What's up, and welcome to Unspoken Conversations. I'm James Crow, and here we talk about issues and situations that are in plain sight. Things that people hate to talk about, but it needs to be said, from relationships, families, friends, and life. Our goal is to shed light and understanding so that just maybe we can start to rebuild relationships, families, and ultimately, our communities. What's up, and welcome back. In this episode, I want to talk to the ladies. Why is it that so many ladies claim they want a good, wholesome man, a good man who's on his square? But as soon as you get this dude, you get a good, wholesome man who's on his square, you don't want that dude. Excuse me. You get that guy, then you want to up it a notch. You want a guy who's a little bit more toxic, a little bit more fun, a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Something you got to chase, something you got to hold on to a little bit tighter. Y'all want that dude. Why is it that as soon as you get this good, wholesome man, this good dude, you treat him like he's a bum. You treat him like he's a square, like he's bottom of the barrel. Y'all kind of push him to the side after a while because he's boring. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? He's just boring. I understand that peace is boring. Peace is boring. When you're 100% at peace, when you're completely at peace, you ain't got chaos in your life, I understand that it can be boring. It is what it is. Literally.
It is what it is.
I understand that. So many women will get with these good dudes, and they on their shit. They ain't getting in trouble. They ain't fucking around doing dumb fuck shit. They're not doing this dumb shit. And then the woman will literally want to get with somebody who's actually on bullshit or somebody who's a little bit more sneaky, a little bit more chaotic. And then they'll run it up through their 20s, 30s, into their 40s. And then mid 40, pushing 50, they want to slow it down. And then they done had so much chaos with this fucking person and all the people that they done dealt with. Now they want to double back to that good dude that they done let go of. Why is this? Why is this? You want to double back to that good dude, but now that good dude is taken or he don't see you no more. Why is that? I'm speaking from experience, and I'm speaking from a whole bunch of other men that I know that I had to deal with this shit. Women, I ain't saying men don't do it, but we ain't talking about men. We're talking about women. I asked, why do so many women do this shit? I got a buddy live in Omaha. Shout out to Big Ty. But he started losing weight. When he was bigger, girls would look right past him. Girls would make fun of him, talk shit. You know what I'm saying? And man, he would tell me all kind of shit that women would say and women would act and all this shit. He tried to take a girl on a date. They want to act and say stupid shit. But Buddy started losing weight. Buddy started getting his shit together. You know what I'm saying? Buddy started paying attention to what he eating. Started paying attention to what he drinking. He started really losing weight, dropping weight. But he got a couple of nice little cars and shit, and he's staying on his square as far as paying his bills and taking care of his motherfucking son. And them same bitches, notice I didn't say women. There's a difference between women, bitches, and hoes. There's a difference. So when you hear me say bitches, I am not talking about women. I am not talking about women. My mama was not a bitch. She was a woman. But I done dated plenty bitches. They're not the same. And when I learned which one was which, I stopped dealing with bitches. I don't deal with bitches. So understand there's a difference. But all them bitches that didn't want to deal with him, now they trying to double back on him. And me and him be having these conversations, and I be like, bruh, treat it just like.
It is what it is.
And they get to talking that shit. Why you act like you don't want to talk to nobody? Why you act like this? Why you act like that? I be like,
Shut up, bitch.
that's exactly what I be like. I'm like, bro, don't listen to that shit, man. Don't listen to that shit. They be wanting to argue. They be wanting to say this and this. They send him these long ass motherfucking messages talking about, I want this, and this for a man. I see what they doing. They trying to reel his ass in, disregarding the fact that some of these girls have already been played and ran through and a whole bunch of kids and this and that. I see what it is, but he's learning a few things. And I just be telling him, bruh, you ain't got to deal with that type of shit from this woman that you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to deal with that shit, regardless of who it is. I look at him like,
Stupid.
not him, them. But I see it. I see it plain as day. So when we have these conversations, I'm like, bro, don't get roped in. Don't get roped in. You get what I'm saying? You done upped your value a little bit more now. Cause when you had all the nice shit, but you was bigger, they didn't really want to look at you. But you done lost a little bit of weight and shit. Now all the shit that you had now, they see it as more of a value now because they see you, not just the shit that you had. You get what I'm saying? Don't let these motherfuckers play these games with you. He's getting it. He's getting it. But my point is, the fact that so many women will try to double back. Now that they're getting older, you know what I'm saying? And Buddy's he's getting his weight back down and he's getting his life in more. He's a little bit more focused now than he was before. And now all these older chicks is wanting to double back on him. To me, it's funny. It's funny. But you didn't want to give him the time of day before you had kids. Didn't want to give him the time of day before you had 3, 4, or 5 baby daddies. Didn't want to give him a chance then. Now you got all these kids and don't nobody really want to fuck with you. And now you trying to double back on him because he got one kid. He's taking care of his kid and he's taking care of his business, but he's got his shit together. Now you want to double back on him, right? You know what I'm saying? I done had it happen to me, but the thing that the point that I'm making is he sees it for what it is now. He sees it for what it is now. And I've seen it before this. And I'll try to break it down to him numerous times before. He finally get it. I got a few other friends that I try to break it down to before too. They ain't hear it. They don't hear me. And I ain't going to stress it too many times. I'm going to say it 1 or 2 times. You don't get it, I'm going to keep moving. I ain't going to tell you what you need to do. But fellas, if you can see this shit, then you can't unsee it. Ladies, if this you that's moving around like this and you don't realize that you overlooking them good dudes later on when shit falls apart and shit ain't coming your way and the dudes ain't chasing you no more and you done gained a little weight and now you think, you know what I'm saying, you just as fine and you just as bad as you was 10 and 15 years ago when it don't seem to be that way. And you want to double back on Buddy, whoever he may be, you want to double back on him? Keep in mind, if he pay you that same type of Mike Jones energy, you played yourself. You played yourself. Because it's some good women out here to do the same shit. And I'm not saying she shouldn't, because like I said in previous videos, I understand hypergamy. And if this guy has pretty much everything she wants, but this guy has everything she needs and wants, she's going to go for this guy over this guy. I understand that. I do understand that. But when you get with this guy and he turns out to be trash, a straight fucking dust bunny, a straight fuck piece of shit guy, right? And shit falls apart and now you all by yourself. And now you want to come back to this one? Realize who you picked up here. Understand who you picked up here. And don't try to come doubling back to Buddy now, because now he's your next option. You know what I'm saying? I've seen this thing and I've heard many videos talking about when a woman finally gets who she gets with, this dude was not her first option. That'll really make you think. When you see a woman settle down in a relationship, most likely he was not her first option. That's that bullshit. I understand it. Like I said with hypergamy, I understand it. The one that she wanted got away. The one she really wanted got away. But it happens the same way with men, but that's not what we're talking about. But I don't know, ladies. Y'all really need to sit back and have this conversation with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Doubling back on people just because you feel like your time's running out. You know what I'm saying? I see it all too often. And I don't want to talk shit about my OnlyFans chicks because I know some girls doing OnlyFans and shit like that and stripping and shit. I don't want to talk shit about them women because I respect them for what they're doing. I respect them. I respect the hustle. I do. You know what I'm saying? Just like I ain't gonna say I respect the D boys. I ain't gonna say I respect them, but I respect the hustle in them. There's a difference. The woman who's out there busting it open and I respect the hustle. I don't respect the job. You get what I'm saying? That job, at some point you got to get that shit up. But I respect the hustle in them. I definitely respect the hustle in them. So if you out here getting it the way you getting it, then I understand. But when you run that out, as far as you can get it, and then options start to fall apart and your body starts to fall apart and you don't look the same. And then Buddy, who you didn't give a chance way back in the day, And now you want to double back when you done gave up all your good years. And that good guy who was waiting for you, who wanted to deal with you, when he's taken now, and he's in a good relationship, don't come back trying to fuck his shit up now. You had the opportunity and you passed up on it. Don't try to fuck his shit up now. You get what I'm saying? I see it happen all too often. And a lot of dudes will take this as an option and realize he played himself. He had a good one. He gave it up for this one. He played himself. I see it happen all too often. All too often. It's funny. It's funny. It's stupid, but it's funny. You know what I mean? Funny to sit back and watch. So ladies, again, think about what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? If you got a good option, think about the long run. Don't think about what you're giving up on. You know what I'm saying? Don't think about it later. Think about it now, what you really giving up on. Is the shit that you finna pass up, is it gonna be worth it in 10 years for you to stick it out now? Is it gonna be worth it in 10 years if you stay now? Or is it worth it for you to chase that better option now that could fall apart in 5? And then it take you another 5 to get your hands back on this one. And this one right here treat you like a toy because you treated him like a toy and an option a long time ago. That's some real shit. That's some real shit. I done had hell of my exes come back and try to get with me. And there was a reason we kind of parted ways, and I'm cool with that reason. I'm cool with it. You get what I'm saying? I fucks with them. We cool. We can chit chat and all that, but am I gonna go back to that old relationship? There was a reason we parted ways, and I'm okay with that. I've made peace with it. Ain't arguing, fussing, and fighting. We can talk, and that's about as far as it goes. I'm okay with that. They can call me whatever the fuck they want. I do not care. You know what I'm saying? So, again, ladies, think about your double back. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to pass it up right now? Till next time, have a good night.
They are so full of the cap.